So this is kind of what I've been working on so far. We've got the bridge, well, the beginning of a bridge. I'm working on getting the engineering station up so that when you go over here and you click on the engineering station, it pops up the information for it about the ship and whatnot. But this is what I did this morning. We've got the beginning of a holographic display table. We've got our star in the center. I need to work on textures and meshes and whatnot to make it look like a better star, but I just used a gold texture. And then we have the planet that's circling around the star. And if we click, we get information about the, well, I accidentally clicked the planet there, but we get information about the planet, the size, whatnot, and if we click the star, we get information about the star. This follows around, so you can actually see a bit of what system you're in and the information that's available. Eventually, I'll be able to get the whole thing to work with a real-time system display, so that the planets are within real time within the second level, which is going to be the actual system that we're in, and work on the ships within it, so that they also are represented in this display. So it becomes a tactical display, so we can actually see what's going on around us in this level, which would be the ship, and what kind of and plan an attack. So we can actually mark, like if we want this planet to be hit, we'll actually hit it as a mark, so that planet is going to be attacked. Or if there's a specific ship in the area, you click that ship or mark it as hostile or non-hostile, and that'll actually work with the navigation station too, so that the navigation station will have the display of all the environment of the system around us and adjacent systems. So whoever is navigation will be able to actually get in and look at other systems and see what information we have from there. If there are reinforcements over there that we can call upon, or there are reinforcements of the enemy that we may have to worry about or be aware of. And it'll also show where all the jump points are, so the safe jump points of where they might likely come in from each star system, surrounding star system, as well as being able to take each threat and itemize them based upon what threat level. So the navigator will actually be very important in that regard, to be able to show what information is needed and what information will be popping up here on the actual center on the tactical display. And the commander will have the ability to itemize as well, but that'll be kind of the filter, and then the commander can go from there. And then we'll have engineering, which will be able to do things such as what engineers will be able to do, monitor all the ship's information. And if we look at the engineering panel, it'll have the power level, shields. You'll be able to change, move this around and change the actual how much power is going to the shields, weapons, all those kind of things. And it'll break down to the aft shields, forward shields, things like that. The ship damage, this will be a 3D representation of the ship itself with active damage indicators. Right now it's just a static image right now, but I'm going to work on getting that 3D model so you can actually move it around, well, rotate it around to look at different parts of the ship and see what things are damaged, what things are not, and prioritize repairs. So you as the engineer will be able to prioritize where you're sending your men to go fix things and what you can and cannot fix. Some things you'll have to fix on the outside, some things you'll have to fix on the inside. So post-battle, the engineer will be basically right here looking around saying, okay, so it looks like the aft shields are busted up, but they're the outside generators, so we need to go out there and do it. So you'll have spacewalk, and you'll see your people roaming around and live footage, live updates of that information, as well as anything else the engineer might need, fuel consumption, all that kind of stuff. And then with the pilot, the pilots, both co-pilot and primary pilot will be in charge of actually steering the ship and going around. The secondary pilot is, backup for the primary pilot, but also works as tactical, so weapons displays, function, things like that, launching missiles, torpedoes, all that kind of stuff, and anyone else that might be able to stick into this bridge as well. So it's definitely not stuck right now, but this is what I have. And then for the engineer, eventually you'll be able to run around in the ship and repair different systems. So as the engineer, you'll be able to run to the back of the ship and go into like the housing center for the actual engine room and the thrusters, and be able to modify things, maybe even repair them right there if you're the only one that can. If you don't have a specialized engineer that can, or that's too busy. So the engineer won't be stuck just here in the bridge. Engineer will definitely be going into the back. Same thing with tactical as well. If the ship gets boarded, tactical is going to need to be out there to command his troops. Commander is going to need to be in here to direct all the workflow and navigation and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I did today.